Want to be direct about something. Not every woman who recognizes she needs to change her nervous system response needs the same depth of work. And I'm not saying that to be clever or inclusive. I'm saying that because it's true and it matters for your actual experience. Some women arrive knowing exactly what they need. Their nervous system recognizes the opportunity and they're ready to resolve it. They're done with coping. They want a reset. They want their baseline to shift. For them, the work is clear. A contained, structured process that interrupts the pattern and reorganizes the nervous system. It's fast, it's non-traumatic, it works. But not every woman is in this boat. Some women are here because something feels off, but they haven't quite articulated what. They know the coping isn't working anymore. They know they're tired. They know that they want something different. But the full depth of their nervous system conditioning, the old stories, the childhood patterns, the beliefs that have been running unconsciously, haven't become fully clear yet. For them, the first step isn't necessarily full resolution work. It's about getting specific about what's actually driving the patterns. It's naming what's been operating in the background. It's beginning to understand why the coping felt necessary in the first place. That clarity work is genuinely valuable. It's not a lesser step, it's the right step at this moment for this person. And some women are somewhere in between. They're in the middle. They can see the patterns, they understand the nervous system piece intellectually, but they're not quite ready emotionally, practically, or psychologically to do the full reset work. Maybe they've got competing demands on their time and energy. Maybe they're still in the midst of a major life transition. Maybe they want to try something simpler first to see if it creates an upshift. That's not hesitation, that's intelligence. Here's what I know. The best outcome doesn't come from pushing someone into a deeper level of work that they're genuinely not ready for. It comes from meeting people where they actually are. Because if you're not ready, if you're doing the work because you think you should, or because you're hoping it'll be a magic fix, or because you're not genuinely willing to let the pattern go, the best method in the world won't land the way it could. Your nervous system has to be genuinely ready for change. Not pressured, not convinced, ready. So let me describe what's available. Reclaim Your Edge is designed for clarity and pattern recognition. You move through 7 specific burnout patterns, the ones I see repeatedly in high-performing women and leaders. You understand what's actually driving your particular combination of burnout. You get specific about how each pattern shows up in your work and life. You start to see the inevitable threads connecting your current behavior to older beliefs. By the end, you'll know what you're actually working with. You'll understand the landscape. You've begun to interpret the automatic qualities of the patterns simply by naming them clearly. For many women, that clarity alone creates meaningful shift. Things that felt inevitable suddenly become optional. Reactions that felt automatic become choices. And you have the information you need to decide what comes next. Some women want ongoing support while they're doing that clarity work. That's where I've Got You comes in. This is a monthly support container. 3 different tiers depending on what you actually need. I've Got You Steady is for when you want to know someone's there. Monthly WhatsApp support, brief grounding, response, just somewhere safe to lean. I've Got You Support is for women who need regular steadiness and perspective. Fortnightly check-in calls, WhatsApp support, ongoing orientation. It's about staying regulated and sane while you're doing your own work. I've Got You Private is for women who want deeper partnership. Monthly sessions plus weekly check-ins. This is for ongoing integration and meaning making, not just support, but actual guidance. You can be in I've Got You while you're moving through Reclaim Your Edge. You can stay in it while you're deciding what comes next. It's not a waiting room, it's a complete offering. The direct reset work is different. The TRTP sessions, usually 3 to 4 sessions. This is where the nervous system change actually happens. Not through talking about it, not through understanding it better, but through direct neurological intervention that communicates safety to your system. This is the resolution piece. Many women do TRTP work and then move into I've got you private to integrate what's shifted. Some do the clarity work first, then the resolution work, then the ongoing support. The pathway isn't linear. What matters is that you're choosing the right support for where you are right now. Here's the honest truth. If you're genuinely ready to resolve the pattern, if you want to stop coping and start living differently, the timeline is short. 3 to 4 sessions, spaced a week apart, can do what years of therapy or coaching might not. Because we're not processing the pattern, we're resolving it. But that only works if you're genuinely ready. So here's what I suggest. Start with clarity. Get specific about your patterns. Understand what's driving your burnout. See the invisible threads. Give yourself permission to pause there if that's what feels right. Many women find that clarity creates sufficient shift. And if you find yourself thinking, I want this resolved at the root, not just I want to understand this better, then you know it's time to move to the next level. This isn't about levels of commitment or seriousness. It's about meeting your actual readiness. Because the best work happens when a woman chooses it from genuine readiness, not from pressure or hope or should. When she chooses it because she genuinely wants to stop coping and actually wants to change, that's when the nervous system listens.